The Deployment Portal is a web service application written in Genero BDL. It's an extension of the deployment service introduced in Genero 3.10 and provides an easy way to deploy and manage Genero archives and browser clients on a local or remote Genero application server, or GAS. You can use the Deployment Service URL to access the portal, or click the Deployment Portal link on the Demos page. Here you see an example of accessing the portal on a remote GAS. The GAS dispatcher is already started, and the Allow From element in the service configuration file, deploymentservice.xcf, has been configured to allow access from the local machine. The Deployment Portal page contains three sections: a section for Genero Browser Client Management, a section for Genero Archive Management, and a message section where the output from actions you perform are displayed. The Genero Browser Client section shows the browser clients currently deployed in the GAS. It provides you with options to set the default client, undeploy, or deploy a client. When a new version of the Genero Browser Client becomes available in the 4J's Products download area, you can download the zip file to your local machine and use the Deployment Portal to deploy the client to a local or remote GAS. You can use the portal to deploy your zipped GBC customization projects as well. To deploy a client, click the Choose File button to browse for a local GBC zip file. In this case, a new version of the GBC runtime downloaded to the Downloads folder on the local machine. Once the file is selected, click the green Deploy button to deploy the client to the GAS specified in the portal URL. The client is deployed to the res.appdata.path/gbc deployment directory defined in the GAS configuration file and added to the list under the name heading. Select the client in the list and click AS Default to replace the previous GBC client with the new one. To verify successful deployment, you can simply execute an application on the application server and click the Application Information icon to check the GBC version. The Undeploy option for GBC clients allows you to undeploy a deployed client. Select a GBC client from the list and click the Undeploy button. The client is removed from the table. The Genero Archive section of the portal allows you to deploy and manage Genero archive files. To deploy a Genero archive, select the Choose File button and browse for the Genero archive file you wish to deploy. Once the file is uploaded, its name is displayed to the right of the Choose File button. To deploy it, click the Deploy button. The archive is unpacked in the res.appdata.path/deployment directory defined in the GAS configuration file, and the archive is displayed in the list of deployed archives under the Genero Archives heading. If the archive manifest contains a description, it's displayed in the description column. You can enable a deployed application or service in the Operation column to make it available to end users. An enabled application or service can be disabled and undeployed. Note that the Messages section provides you with information on the results of each operation you perform. The Applications and Services columns allow you to execute an enabled application or service. You can see how easy it is to deploy a Genero browser client or Genero archive file with just a few clicks. The Deployment Portal offers a simple alternative to working with the Deployment Framework command line tools. To learn more about managing GBC clients or Genero archives with the Genero Deployment Portal, see the Genero Application Server User Guide.